Yeah, hello, welcome back to another video. Today is actually a Friday. I'm actually going to record it before I even head out. I don't know if I said last week, but I'll be going to LA like today. Like it's today, Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit my friends, so I'm just gonna go drive there myself. Yeah. I look at the traffic earlier. It's gonna take about like seven, 8, depends. Well, right now there's no traffic on my way there, but there's always traffic in LA. So yeah, in LA there's a lot of Los Angeles. Yeah, another third world place in California. I don't know. Maybe I'll record some stuff just to maybe not share it, but just on my own and just for giggles, I guess. Look at the California dream, the LA downtown, bunch of homeless and filthy place, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm only going there for over the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and I'll come back on Sunday. I don't know what time I'm gonna leave on Sunday, but probably not too late, because I know it's gonna take like 7 hours drive. Yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'll get straight to it. So last week, oh yeah, I went to my grandma's house last Saturday. Um, Prior to that, I go to acupuncture. I go to acupuncture every single Saturday. I don't know if I ever said. To do my back and my neck. Man, I got a lot of problems with my body basically. Uh, I got like a old man body, I guess. You know, and I don't have good civic posture, so yeah. uh, what's it called? Sunday. I didn't work on homework, but I did have to prepare for my exam. I have an exam on Monday, which is my database for my SQL. Did about the joins query, sub query, yeah, natural joins, those kind of stuff. Mainly sub query. Yeah, the test was okay. I didn't. I was at least this time. I was the second to last leave. I could have been the last because of the other person. I remember he made like a. I remember early in the session, test session, he made. I don't know, some kind of mistake. I'm not too sure. I don't know, but I remember professor was making a big deal about like his tone, so kind of hurt him. Don't have the details, but yeah. Yeah, I think I did okay. I'm not too sure. We'll see. Yeah, that class. This is my second exam. In total, there's 3. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I did. Well, I think I basically just skipped over to Monday. So yeah, I think I did okay. Yeah, that's something we'll see. We'll find out maybe in like my next session of class. Then you share the grade. I think that's how he usually does it. He shares our grade when we have session that day. So given we don't have class next week, so yeah, next week. Then yeah. Then I kind of skipped my business and society class. That one, people did their well. There was no presentation. Was there a presentation? Oh, there was a case study. It was about. What's it about? Oh, it was like pharma, something like that. Corruption. Yeah. Uh, Big pharma corruption, something like that. Well, not in America, anyways. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember the name, but yeah, I remember. I know 2 of my group members from my state censorship presented theirs. Yeah. Afterwards, we just work on our groups. So we have 6 people in total. So we divided by 2 for each section, so people know what to do. So my responsibility and the other girl's responsibility is the recommendations, the executive summary, and conclusion. The other guys, one of the pair is responsible for the stakeholder section, and the other one is the pair is responsible for the what's it called, problem definition analysis. yeah. Yeah. I think we got a good draft because we turned in our draft on Wednesday, which I kind of skipped to Wednesday. Yeah, we turned in our draft Wednesday. I had to re-edit some of my stuff. It was not required. It was not required to turn it in, but yeah, I talked to my professor. It's better turning in because she said like our what's it called, ours is a bit tough for the civilians determination. So something like urgency, power, and legitimacy is kind of hard. So we'll see. I talk about like the users, the stakeholder part is the user and advertisers. They're the secondary, and the primary is like government. Talk about that. Yeah. So something we'll see. Uh, yeah. Yeah, that group is really something. But it's not that bad compared to my networking group. At least in that group, at least that girl, at least she's the only group member that I know out of all the group members I work with who are willing to work. Not perfect, but at least willing to work. At least I can count on. Yeah, at least she's responsible compared to like that other groups I have. I don't have that kind of that kind of good luck. Well, not my semester, I guess, something like that. The right word. Yeah. So Tuesday, nada. Since no school. So working on what I need to work on. I work on my system analysis assignment. Well, this is an individual assignment. It's the last individual assignment. It's basically about the Microsoft database. Well, no, not that's the third part. So we did design like design a system for it's like Greyhound. So like a bus system, like the route, the trip, driver, something like that. The whole system in general, for like organization, and we'll just use Greyhound as an example. Thinking wise, I guess if that's the right word. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do. I don't think I did well, but thankfully the next day when I talked to my professor, I said that I didn't do well. It was okay if I resubmit again, and he was actually okay about it. He said, "Oh, he will waive the late grade." And I do expect a late grade. Yeah, it was really nice of him. He was willing to waive it. It's probably because in our class people are not doing so well as he expect. Because he said that in our tests. Yeah, everybody did very bad. And also, yeah, and a lot of people are not doing their assignments, so the overall grade doesn't look so good. And yeah, and for a professor, it probably doesn't look good on him overall, I think. I don't know if that really matters, but I know that he mentioned that quite a few times. Yeah. And in our class that day, we learned about. What did we learn about? Is it Google Cloud? No, we did that last week. That's with the e-commerce. What did we learn about? I'm too lazy to look it up. Yeah, I'm too lazy to look it up. Oh, I think it was about something like the systems. Like there's like 4 types of way to the systems. I think. Am I that lazy? Yeah, like there's like different phase. I'll just look it up. And I really hate this because our school portal we have to like do this 2MFA push every time. Well, every 12 hours, I guess. It's kind of annoying. Yeah. What did we do? Okay, so system changeover method. So yeah, the direct cutover, parallel operation, parallel operation, fake operation. Well, the only thing you need to know is really direct cutover. That's the least expensive one. The parallel is like the safest. Parallel. So it's kind of given and direct cutoff. So kind of self-explanatory. Just given by the name of it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much my Wednesday, I think. Oh yeah, and then Wednesdays at night I actually work on the revision. I work mainly on the revision, uh, mostly, and thankfully the girl was able to I was able to get a second opinion from her because again my writing is not the best. Well, actually my writing is terrible. She corrected all my writing, so that's very nice. Cause my grammar writing is not my thing. Content wise, I think I got it, but grammar, yeah, punctuation, that kind of crap. Yeah, I'm terrible at it. So yeah. So thankfully she took care of that. Then I just email everyone. Well, I'll let everybody know that I'll be turning in the draft. Then I CC everyone once I turn it in, and I hope that the professor will be able to get back to us by today, I guess. Because she's actually getting married. She told us about it. She's actually getting married this weekend? Or next week? I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, she cannot respond. This week was last week. To she will not be responding email next week, basically. And yeah, so hopefully she can get back to us. I know our paper is pretty long. It's 12 pages, but I told her that maybe if she can, we may just want to focus on recommendation because I feel confident about the other section, just not so pretty worried about the Sylvian's determination as I said earlier because she said it will be our case is pretty difficult. So yeah, difficult as in like our argument need to be good, and the problem with like the argument could have been I might have been a little bit harsh, not harsh, but like because we're trying to be as a client, like a consulting group for like Google, and my language probably not there or my argument's not that good. Yeah, so could really help if she can respond, but if she can respond, it's understandable because she got like that marriage thing I think this weekend or next week. Yeah, I don't remember, but I know it's happening. Yeah, and my Thursday, I don't have my business class, so yeah. Yeah, but I kind of work on this Lumen. Oh, kind of work on it. Given the feedback we received last week, from professor and classmates. Yeah, so basically to fix my portion, but the problem statement, and I need to do a comparison, which I didn't do with different competitors. So I'll do that, and that's all I did. And well, that's all I remember. I know there's other parts of my section that is my responsibility, but that's all I remember right now. And I only remember that because I took care of that. Yeah. Then afterwards, I have my networking class. Well, actually, before my networking class, my teammates started texting each other. Oh, I'm gonna show up. I mean, I know. What's the plan today? It's like, show up. What do you mean? Yeah. It's something like group. Yeah, basically they just say, oh, they're not gonna show up because like, because I guess they also don't have class on Friday, so longer Thanksgiving break. Yeah, so I was there alone again. Yeah, every time when we like did a group thing, I just like wander around. I just kind of like, well, I try to make a good situation out of it. Like, where's my group members? Something like that. But yeah, I was alone again. Yeah, that group is a disaster as well. Well, that's probably the most disaster group. Yeah. And oh yeah, the professor went over the what's it called? Oh, I kind of gave over. But before the class, I did my internship presentation. Finally did it with my professor, and the professor I have is my networking professor, and he's a chairman too, for the information system department. So yeah, it went okay. I think I did about like 10 minutes. I don't know if that's what he's looking for, but he didn't say anything. I didn't do right or something. So basically, after I did it, because this internship happened during the summer, so he's trying to add my class, but he's trying to figure out. He has to discuss that with the department because I was already late, but again, he didn't let me know there was a paper to do. So yeah. Yeah. So not sure how he's gonna add it. Maybe like add to the semester or add it to this semester. I'm not too sure, but he'll let me know. But at least I got that done. So yeah. Yeah. Then there's a networking class, and basically in the networking class we talk about the mobile computing. We learn about like what's it called? Well, we talk briefly about Android and iOS. How like they're slowly gonna transition to Apache Cordova, something like that, because it's just like too difficult, like having two different development. Like I don't know, do people use Object C or Swift for iOS? But I know like Android is using Java. Not sure, but yeah, it is difficult to manage too, and it's when you and I know in the U.S. they try to mainly focus on the what's it called iOS. So the clone for that for Android probably will not be as good because the main focus is iOS, and they probably just like hire like freelancer or something like that to do the Android. That's what I heard from the professor, but I agree with that statement because it's not easy to learn two languages, you know, as a business perspective, and it does take time. So yeah, so I kind of understand that point. But he said something about the Apache Cordova. That's more like they're trying to merge onto one, so it'll just be easier. Yeah. I don't know. That's something I wish they should have done way sooner. But like again, there is then either Apple or Google lose their market share in the phone market. I guess with a code, but I don't know the details of that. But yeah, that was interesting because I need to learn that anyways. And speaking of that, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about just payment in general. Really, just getting me more and more interested. Now I don't even want to do just like now I just don't even want to do a platform now. Uh, this is why sometimes I hate being watching on YouTube because the more I watch, the more I want to do. And the more I want to do something wrong with that, there's more like to the. It's there's just more in deep that I want to do. Like first initially, I don't know if I said it, but I just simply want to just do a mobile payment platform. I mean, just a platform. I mean, it's not that much. I mean, just a platform. You know what I mean? It's like Venmo basically, just a platform. It shouldn't be that hard. Well, aside from like the laws, whatever, something like that. I don't know. But now I want to do something like CBDC, basically central bank digital currency. Well, obviously I'm not the bank, but like I want to do something like that, and I want to have like one card, all in one, for money transfer to like wallet, like Google Wallet, Apple Wallet. But that's more the wallet thing, more like a later phase. But I want to do like one card for thing, very simple. Everybody can use it. That's something I want to do. I need to do more research. Well, not really more research, but I need to learn about some laws about it. So that's why I enrolled some courses in Coursera. I don't know if they'll go over, but I just enroll right now because they're not long. Like some of those courses maybe like only 1 week. Course length-wise, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months. So it's not bad. I don't mind learning some of it. I don't know if they'll go over, but yeah, something I'll be working on. And I didn't present because I just keep changing my mind again. I said I was gonna get like a presentation about it to my classes, but I keep changing my mind. I hope like this Thanksgiving, after this like, Thanksgiving break, I kind of like finally decide what I want to do. What I want to do, if I really want to go in that something similar to the CBDC route, then yeah, it's tough. Yeah, but I've been watching a lot of videos about it, and it's like, damn, America don't even have it yet. Especially well, I come across this video. It's I don't know who he is. I don't think he's a government official. It looks like just a casual guy. This is like a random guy on the internet. He talks about like he visits America, 2021. He hang out with his friends. then go to a restaurant. At that time, you gotta show like COVID certificate. I don't know if to show it now, cause I don't really eat out anyways. Cause I hate giving tips. So if I can just take it out, do takeout. I don't have to give tips. So yeah, I don't know, but anyways, back then you need to do the COVID certificate. Basically in America, well I have it too. It's just a piece of paper. That's your COVID certificate right there. That's your legit certificate right there. If you want it digitally, you have to do it manually. But for most people, it's a certificate. But like most people in the world, everybody have on their phone, and they have like some countries. I think they have the tracking thing too. I know a lot developed countries they do have it. Small country, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure they have it. Yeah, well, that's where America is at. So yeah, and I think that really triggers me. Like really surprised how like the COVID thing should be more like the world should be more digital. You know what I mean? Like people are trying to like less physical contact. It should be more digital. I'm still so surprised that America is still not digital enough. That I want to hopefully do something about it, and that's why I'm trying to do the CBDC, something like that, something like the payment thing. Yeah, it's really a joke to be honest. Yeah. COVID certificate, just a piece of paper. Like anybody can replicate that. But yeah, it's pretty funny. The COVID thing, that topic, I don't really care. I don't wear a mask anyways. Well, I don't want to. But I think it's pretty much over. I think I saw an article a few weeks ago, or a few months ago. Like, I think the government finally say COVID's over. I think, well, it's been over. I guess they want to find other news to talk about. No, they're just spreading propaganda about Ukraine every single day now. Yep, so that's pretty much it. Yep. Well, today's Friday, so I got nothing to talk about Friday. So yeah, I'll be getting ready. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm gonna go eat. Then we'll get ready to go to LA. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching and see ya.